What's up, guys? I'm getting ready to go wash some clothes, and I'm really just gonna go ahead and start recording. So, everybody got a purpose. Everybody got a goal. Everybody know what they want to do with their life. Everybody has something that's like deep and pure to them, and that's in their heart, right? And so, throughout life, it could be it could be hard to like consistently do that and also do the same things that's like what you're supposed to be doing in real life, right? Because when it comes to real life, we got people, things, places, uh, physical stuff, spiritual stuff, just stuff, all type of stuff that we got to do, right? And so when you doing that, you still gotta understand, bro, your passion, your dream, and your like purpose on earth is more important than any of that shit, right? And on top of that, eating is important though. Lifestyle is important. Um, Shit like that. And I just want to say, we all are humans, and like most people be having the same stuff going on, y'all. I promise you, it's not no problem. Ain't the next person ain't been ahead. So what I realize is, you know how some people maybe like angry or sad or just not themselves or something. Some people, they could be acting like that or whatever. Honestly, it could just be from them not being able to live in their purpose and their dream and their goal. And I can attest to being somebody who was like that, right? For a long time. What I noticed was, and I think I had said this like in some other type of video or something, but what I had noticed was, okay, so I'm up here like figuring out what I want to do with what I wanted to do with my life at the time around high school time, right? I'm very, very excited. I'm very happy. I'm starting a little bit. I'm trying to figure out some stuff, you know, and stuff like that. And I was really happy with it. And then I had a season where I wasn't doing any of those things that I said I wanted to be my goal. We gotta ask ourselves, what's the goal? What's the whole thing what we trying to do, right? So boom, you gotta work towards that thing every single day, because if you don't, the more that you don't, the more that you will feel the feeling of regret just creeping up on you, bro. That's why I understand why it's like it's literally no way to go. You either going up or you either going down. Like, and every second that goes by, you're either building towards something or you're tearing something or you're taking away from it. But it's no such thing as putting something on pause. Nothing can be just paused. Everything is constantly moving. Energies are constantly moving, right? And so either you're putting your energy towards this thing or a different thing. And so it's only two things to do. Literally only two things to do. Either live your dream life or don't. And y'all, I just wanna I just wanna say I'm really starting to understand myself, like as far as my feelings and stuff, because I like, when people will tell you something, right? People will be like, "Oh my gosh, why are you like this? What's wrong with you?" And then you'll be like, "Ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with me." Shit like that. Y'all, for some time, people been telling me, "Oh, why you so snappy? Why you so mad? Why you so da 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 da?" And I'm just like, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm doing perfectly fine. And then everybody else like, no, we know something wrong with you, da da da. And for a long time I kept regretting it, but now I understand why. And it's because I'm not living a life, or I wasn't living a life at the time that I really wanted to. And that was ultimately to be a creator. Like even after I graduated, like I used to be a plus, like bruh. I used to be an A plus student. Like it was not no assignment that I was not finna ace. Everything that the teacher gave me, I studied that shit because I thought that was the way to success until I found out that it wasn't, right? And so at the beginning, what I was doing was boom, heavily in the school, heavily in the school. And then that's when I found out about the whole rat race, matrix, just timing the shit out. And really before, listen, this how fucking smart I was. Before I heard of anything about a rat race or a matrix, I already knew that that shit was something about it was all wrong. Because when I was in like ninth or 10th grade, I sat down with myself and I was like, all right, so when I graduate, I'm trying to get me, I don't know what kind of car I wanted at the time, some type of expensive ass car, right? Boom, the car probably like 40,000, 50,000 probably. So boom, I try to come up with a plan for how I'm going to get this car. So I'm like, okay, if I go to college and then I work here, I'm like, okay, where I'm gonna work at? Da, 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 da. I'm trying to like do the math to figure out how long is it going to take me to reach 50,000. Because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to buy the car. I'm not just trying to finance the car because I didn't know nothing about credit at the time, right? And so boom, I'm trying to figure out how long it's gonna take me to get 50,000 until I realized I would have never went to never. It wasn't even 50,000 though. It was me wanting to be rich, y'all. I'm up here on a nursing salary telling myself, oh, how will I be rich and financially free? Because my thing is, I just don't want to work, bro. I can't work no fucking job, bro. Oh, God, I can't work no fucking job. I'm not finna. And I feel like some people, they'll try to tell you certain stuff, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. My thing is, I got to figure out what's my main goal. My main goal is to be successful and to be able to be free and go where I want to go, travel where I want to travel, meet new people, learn new languages and shit. Just have fun. That's my overall goal. Now, can I do that with a 9 to 5? Of course. I could do probably like the last couple things I said, but not the first. Free? Hell no. I'm talking about every single job I fucking work, but like I'm always having a problem with these people. That's how you know I'm not meant for this life, bro. People who meant for this life, they just fit right on in. Everybody smiling and giggling and shit. But when I tell you, I've always had something deep inside of me that's just like, bro, this shit is not for me. Because I literally get those type of reactions from other people. Like even when I'm working in a place where people don't, bruh, it's always some shit. I can never go. And plus, God is not going to let you be comfortable in a place that you ain't got no business in. You having trouble over there because you're not supposed to be there. And when I tell you, I done got fired, literally fired, I swear to God on my life, I done got fired from jobs for no reason. I literally, like, would go into work sometimes. A couple of jobs, I have noticed they would just stop putting me on the schedule and I never would work there anymore. And I would be like, oh, I'm not on the schedule, da da da. And they would fire me. And I never would ask them why, because I always knew deep down, like, bruh, I'm worth so much more than this shit. Like, I don't care about this shit. I remember when I walked into my first job, I was like, yep, what's up? I'm only finna be here for a little bit. I'm trying to come up with me a plan of how I'm finna get the hell up out of here, bro. Because I take my life very fucking seriously. I don't know why people be playing and joking and shit. Like, this shit is a game, bro. This shit not no fucking game. This shit is serious. You know what I'm saying? And so, I really just, I settled in on some shit like, bruh, I got to do this, I got to do that. That's why motherfuckers have not been hearing from me. Motherfuckers been like, where you at? Where you been at? Bro, I'm over here trying to come up with $1 million fucking dollars, bro, I ain't finna be out there mother trying to turn up and jump, bro. I'm finna turn up later, and plus it's not finna be down around this bitch. I'm finna be turning up all different countries and everything. You know what I'm saying? And so, boom, I completely understand that. That's what all this shit is about, bro. All this shit is just about, you know what I'm saying? All this is just about that. Like, you gonna have to go through a certain amount of stuff in your life to know what type of person that you is. You know, just like some people, they like, oh, I can't drink milk because my stomach will turn. Da, da, da. It's like, how you know that? When people be saying stuff like, some people be saying crazy stuff like, some people be like, if I drink this drink, then my underarm must stink. And it's like, how would you fucking know that good? Like, a drink? How you know it's the drink? You know what I'm saying? But really what it is people be so fucking in tune with themselves. You can't tell people, you know what I'm saying, nothing about their body or nothing about anything because that's their body. And it's the same way with me, bro. I can't do certain stuff. I know I can't do certain stuff because I done did it. I done did it multiple times. When I tell you, ain't no job go keep nobody like me on there. That's why I got the bruh. I'm telling y'all. Y'all see I've been posting this type of content for years now. And what I'm doing is, man, I'm not Googling, but I'm journaling everything right along with y'all because I wanna look back at this shit and be like, bro, I really did that shit. Like, I literally been thinking about this shit ever since I was a little fucking girl. Like, I just feel like it's just my destiny to do this shit. It's just in me because every other thing that I touch or every other thing that I like entertain or like try to do on some quote unquote on some shit don't work. And to be honest, I really don't even be trying that other shit. This is the only literally thing that I be trying to do, you know, and that's to come up with what it is that I'm trying to do. And I know it's people all around the world that's literally just like me and that do the same thing. But what it is I can't see those people because I'm not calling it out myself. And it's crazy because I've spent a lot of time off camera. I spent a lot of time quiet. I spent a lot of time humble. I've spent a lot of time, you know, just behind the scenes and shit. And it's like, I'm understanding that if you don't put yourself out there and openly, you gotta start the conversation. Start the conversations that you wanna have. Like, if you don't openly say that shit and be like, yeah, whoop de whoop de whoop, boom, this is what it is, then nobody will never know. And then you'll just be sitting up here like, dang, why everybody overlook me? Ain't nobody overlooking you, ain't nobody seeing you. You didn't even introduce yourself, you know? And it's like, I really love myself. Like, I feel like I got a lot of shit to prove to my younger self, my everything, my whole fucking body. Like, my body don't feel right trying to, you know what I'm saying, do some shit I ain't got no business doing. It just don't. I just, oh, I'm finna do my lashes. Hell yeah, I'm finna do my lashes. Hold on, let me ask her if she do my lashes. Where my phone is? That's her. She But yeah. I'm gonna ask her. don't know if I'm gonna want them. Yeah, these good. These good. Yeah. But anyway, but yeah, that's what all this shit is about. And I want to encourage y'all too, bruh. Live your dream life, bruh. Look, this is from somebody who has wasted years of their life, and I'm having to make this shit up, bro. Y'all gonna see me doing shit. Y'all gonna be like, dang, what's that song? They like, why you go so hard? This shit come from taking losses. This shit come from taking losses. I already went through seasons of L's, seasons of me not falling through, seasons of me being lazy and shit, just seasons. I done already been through that shit. Why I go so hard? This shit come from taking losses. But yeah, I gotta wash some clothes. Child, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Here go the brush right there. I was just looking for the brush. I got a lot of stuff I got to do, and I'm just living in my dream life. It's my winning season. It's my winning season. But yeah, I just really want to encourage y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That part. Should I do my edges? Hell yeah, do the motherfucking edges, you lazy. Lazy bitch. Should I do my edges? No. Don't do your edges. Come on, bro. Do you want to what? Anyways, y'all, but see what I gotta do is I gotta soak my edges in there. I gotta scrabble them around and shit. I got everything I need. Only thing I need to do is just lock in, bro. Don't listen to not another fucking person, bro. Every time you listen to somebody, that when your head get. Then you be looking down like, what? How that happen? Nah, bro. Why you go so hard? This shit come for taking losses. Oh God, but you got to be tired of losing, what? Some motherfucker, they don't be tired of losing yet. You know what I'm saying? They don't be tired of losing. They still be chilling. You be like, damn, bro, what you doing? Nothing, just chilling. Chilling? What? No, just chilling. Yeah. Oh, okay then. Chill the hell away from me. Bro, what I realize is though, bro, I done got so fucking cold. Bro, it's not that I'm cold, but I done just got so motherfucking mature. What I realize is when people call people cold when they be like mature. And mature people is people who they don't get in other people's business and stuff. Like they don't be trying to see what other people got going on too much and shit like that. They just be focusing, on the shit that they be doing. Or whatever, like that or whatever. So, boom. Like, what I about to say? Damn, I forgot what I about to say. But basically, you just wanna, you know what I'm saying? Not be too, me personally though, I'm talking about me personally, not be too involved with stuff. Cause bro, that shit'll bring you down, bro. What I realize is, bro, this is literally your freaking life. Like on some serious shit, bro. It's not even no play junk. Like, see, what I realize about some people is they don't take their life serious enough, bro. They be playing and shit. They be kiki, ka, 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 ka. I don't play, bro. I be crying and shit when stuff get crazy too much. Not that I be crying, but like I be like panicking on some shit. I be ready to make a change, bro. Cause I don't be playing about my life. I get shit done. Oh God. So with that being said, why I say about the whole cold thing is because I've just been so like into like solo dolo type of shit. Cause I realize it's like you can't tell nobody nothing. You don't need to tell nobody anything. The only person who you really need to get in locked in with is yourself, number one. And once you do that, everybody else around you, like y'all gonna be so locked in because you locked in with you. You know what I'm saying? And so I have not been wasting no time, y'all. I just been real short with people, just I don't want to joke, I don't want to laugh with you, nothing. You know, because people are distractions. Like, people just be all in the fucking way, bitch. Move. Like, what I realize is when you hear the idea of only entertain what you want, bro, that shit is true. And that shit go for even people. If them not the people that you see your dream self fucking with, don't fuck with them people, bro. If you gotta be like, oh, I'ma just fuck with them just for a little bit, or oh, I'm just trying to see what they doing for a little bit. No, bro, that shit is a waste of fucking time. This life is serious. Don't waste your time. Spend time in your energy only on the things that you want to grow. Motherfuckers be swearing they don't want this, they don't want that. Why you entertaining it then? Don't entertain anything that you don't want. If it even look like something you don't want, even probably shape like some shit you don't want, man, go on ahead. Cause what you gotta understand, but time, and your ass gonna think you got time until you realize you ain't got that much fucking time. So that's why you don't need to waste no time. You need to be like, yeah, on your shit, bro. Be on your shit, bro. Don't waste your time with these folks, bro. Cause these folks out here, bro, I don't know what the fuck these folks be doing. And what I realize is, when you go certain places, this how you gonna know about your tribe or like the places you supposed to be and not supposed to be type shit. When you go to places and everybody at them up, you don't fuck with none of they ass, but they all fuck with each other. You ain't supposed to be there. You just don't fit in there. And once you really get into spaces where you supposed to be, you gonna find yourself clicking with people. You know, stuff like that. And I just really want to encourage people to, bro, be yourself, bro. Don't change for nobody. Cause my thing is, I ain't wasting none of my time. Y'all can waste y'all, but I ain't wasting mine. I really love my life though. It's really good. I done really lived a ton of different lives, and how I've done that is literally with everything what I'm sharing with y'all on this journey. But this talk right here was pretty good. Everything is in the power of the mind. Only show up as how you want to be perceived. Only show up as how you want to be perceived. If you don't want them to remember you for that, don't do it. Only do what you want them to remember of you. Be rememberable. Be rememberable. Don't be It's two people you could be in this world. You could be the blind, or you could be the poster. Both are equal. Both are needed. They're just perceived differently. They're just perceived differently. And that's what all this shit is about. Perception. Show up as who you want to be perceived, but don't. Hey, I'm trying to told you. Trying to told you. You got to take your meds, people. You got to. If you don't take your fucking, you're gonna get weird.
An easy way that you can make anywhere from $400 to $1,000 in a day. Here are my receipts. 1K a day with digital products. I'm gonna teach you how to do this as a 19-year-old with no $20,000 a month just for my room, no job. I'm not doing OnlyFans. I'm not doing. Period. But yeah, y'all. I'm gonna see you guys in a few later.